It is time to get you back to a check on your forecast. It is flurrying outside. It is cold outside. We're giving you a live look right now. This is what downtown Indy looks like in our area. But, you know, Sean, all across central Indiana, I mean, we're almost in December. Yeah. It's winter. It's cold.
It's a jolt because it was so warm most of the month, most of autumn. We knew this was coming, but man, it's still kind of a smack in the face.
It sure is.
From the Department of it could be worse if you're not a fan of snow. This time of year, the lake effect snow belts get cranking, and that is what is in play here as this cold air goes over some record warm lakes, I might add. You can see these fingers of heavy snow. And you also see that swath that's over the central and southern portion of the state. I'll get into that a little bit, but I mean, look at some of these numbers. They're staggering. 3 to locally 5 feet in some of these areas downwind of Erie and Ontario. And again, the snow lovers, this is just beautiful to look at here. But yeah, heads up, some travel impacts there. Now locally, what we're dealing with right now, what's falling from the sky is not lake effect. It's the cold air that's advecting in from the west and northwest, just squeezing out that moisture. And it's getting some help from some upper level energy that's spinning over us as well. And what you get out of this is sometimes you get into some pockets of sunshine. That's going to be counterproductive today. It'll help destabilize the atmosphere and squeeze out some burst of snow. And that's what we're seeing on the live Doppler 13 radar. This is not going to amount to much today. Tomorrow could be a different situation in parts of the state. We've mentioned it, but yes, we're getting closer, just a few hours away. Show will start at 6 o'clock. If you're coming downtown, please layer up. Dress for wind chills in the teens. We're already there. Those numbers will go down a little bit. In fact, by tomorrow morning, near 0 to about 5 on the wind chill spread here. So we want you to know about these impacts here. It's going to be cold all weekend long, but tomorrow between about 3 or 4 in the afternoon and before we get to midnight tomorrow night, there is going to be a swath of snowfall that could produce some slick roads. And right now, it's looking like it might be a snowy Old Oak and Bucket game. 7 o'clock tip in Bloomington. We should have snow during the game, at least varying degrees of it. Heading home tomorrow, if you're going to the game, what's left behind may be a little bit of slick travel in some locations here. Around the metro area, it might range from a dusting to maybe a half an inch. And we'll be, we think, pretty likely about a 1 to 2 inch band near Bedford toward Louisville, and then maybe a ½ inch to an inch there from Bloomington and Columbus. This could shift a little bit. Timing could change a little bit as well. What's not going to change is we're waking up Sunday morning to single-digit wind chill temperatures. So kind of a bitter little shot here. Partly cloudy on Monday. There's going to be another weather system here middle of the week. Rain, snow chance, very breezy, 40 for a high, at least close to it Wednesday, and then boom, we're right back down to chilly air Thursday and Friday of next week.